visible. There we go. Okay. Get properly in frame. There we go. I lost a sock. Okay, there we go. Laundry day. Let's see here. See how everybody's doing in the cold weather. See how everybody's doing with this winter storm we supposedly have going on right now. So far, it's just gross around here. Snow! Y'all actually got some, Lee? We didn't. Well, we were supposed to get just ice, which didn't happen either. Like, dude, a lot, really? We just got rain, and it's 30 something degrees, and it's just cold and gross is all it is right now. Now, tonight and into tomorrow, it's supposed to be like in the 20s. So we shall see, we shall see what happens after that. I don't know if it's gonna, it's one of those cases where, okay, if there is still moisture and rain, then yes, that will turn into ice. But I'm at my mom's house, power's out. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'll just hunker down with the dogs and eh, doing laundry. I obviously forgot to take a tissue out of my pocket. Let's see. Yep, buried in a blanket fort. I do not blame you. Sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah, if it gets like, in the 20s tonight, like they say it's going to be, work tomorrow might be interesting, but so far it's just, it's cold and wet down here. That's all. So the reason for panic didn't happen here. That that one must have come in as a typo, Lee. That don't make sense. Something blind. Yeah, let's see here. Yuck. Yeah, yeah. I have no idea why that YouTube does that. What's up? What's up? Oh, not much of nothing. We're just hanging out, staying inside, staying warm. When you know, we're supposed to be a terrible, awful, ice storm. At least, and at least down here where I am, it didn't get so bad. Or Lee's stuck up there with snow in Louisiana, but Let's see. I may put on something that's a little quiet around here. You're either in Virginia, yeah. It's sort of skirted around us. We got the very edge of the, so it is cold. Yes, it's like 33 degrees, but it's not quite cold enough to turn the rain that's been falling for the last 2 days. It's not quite cold enough to turn that into ice. You know what I mean? Now, tonight it's supposed to get down into the 20s. So if there's any still rain or whatever, on the ground by then yes, that will turn into ice, but I'm just and we still will have to keep our faucets running to make sure that the pipes don't freeze. But, I mean, it's really so far, I'm not going to test the universe by saying, you know, too much, but so far it hasn't been as bad as they were predicting. I'm not gonna, test the universe too much by going too overboard. I'm just gonna, say so far. Let's see here. Eh, let's try. Let's do that one. Okay. Um, kind of not on purpose. Um, the last year, whenever I was out, I was out of the job for a few months. It I obviously didn't have the money to go um get my hair done, and my budget is still recovering, so I haven't been able to go and get my hair done yet. I'm hoping so here soon. And I do like the length a little bit, so I might keep some of it, but not. It's getting a little too long. I can almost put it all up in a ponytail. I'm just like, yeah. Not enough air there. Oh, there's plenty of air. It's just not as cold as they predicted it would be. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. So yeah, nothing too insane today. Just kind of hanging out, and we shall see what um we're going to see what tomorrow is going to be like if it does in fact get colder. I don't know if it will or not. So that may work. I'm going to be if it does get colder, I'm going to be posted up at my desk with a hoodie and a blanket. But hey, you do what you got to do. Yeah, I don't think anybody's really got anything crazy going on this week, because it's cold and gross out pretty much for everybody. So they're like, well, guess we'll just hang around inside, try to stay warm. Yay! So exciting. Gramps. Hey, my Gramps was a good man. Try another insult if you want to actually be insulting. Try something else if you actually want to be insulting. My grandpa was a good man. That's a compliment out right there. That's a compliment. Doo, 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 doo. I'm watching guys' grocery games. All right. Have a good day. Stay warm. Yeah, today might be a little bit boring, but that's okay. We're just hanging out, trying to stay warm. Smart. Okay. Coffee, tea, or cocoa? Uh, that's a tough one. For the occasion, like for the first thing in the morning, coffee. But for just something warm, to relax later in the afternoon or whatever, definitely hot cocoa. I'm not a big tea drinker. We got this. All right. Good pick. I might put some hot cocoa, make some like. Actually, that is actually a really good idea. See, um, I do a thing where, especially if I run out of coffee creamer before I have a chance to get to the store, put a pack of cocoa mix in your coffee because basically what cocoa mix is, yes, there's chocolate, but it has powdered milk, which is what coffee creamer is, and it has some kind of sweetener in it. So you've got your cream and your sugar already, plus you get a little bit of chocolate so for an extra flavor. So basically you've got everything you need and it's shelf stable. So you don't have to worry about it going bad in the refrigerator or whatever. So if you run out of, the stuff you usually use, grab you a pack of cocoa and you get you a poor man's mocha. Instant mocha. Yeah, exactly. Because that really is all. It sucks whenever you're trying to go cook you're trying to go make your cup of coffee in the morning and you realize you're out of creamer and you're like, well, crap, I want my cup of coffee. So it can still work. But yeah, I'm just getting a bunch of this laundry folded. So we're just hanging out. So yeah, it's not exactly not going to be a terribly interesting live today. We're just kind of hanging out, vibing, chilling with each other, watching TV, folding laundry. You got some laundry to do? Grab it. We'll do it together. Oh yeah, sure. I made me some. I did these and put some stars on them. It was fun. I'm thankful for the stencils though. It means I could actually do a decent looking star. Yeah, I've been getting into the nail art thing. It's actually kind of fun. Like I say, I thank God. I'm very thankful for the stencils. That means that the star actually looks good. I could do a decent looking star with that. I made me a Instagram for my nail art. I'm just getting started. I'm thinking of at some point turning it into kind of a side hustle, but I'm not sure how to because I press on nails, right? So I could make send them some to somebody, but I'm not sure how to like. I guess there could be a way to um I guess you send them sample sizes of the nails and say, hey, tell me which one fits your nail properly, whatever. But it might take a little extra something because you'd have to send them a kit. Say, okay, tell me what sizes fit your nail properly. Fill out this form saying, okay, what color you want, what design you want, all that stuff, and then send it back, and then I get started on it. I've been playing with press on nails because my actual ones are too small, so it's easier to decorate them off my hands. Yes, absolutely. I understand that. Yeah, I can definitely get everything nice and precise when I'm not trying to, especially because I'm right-handed. So if I'm trying to use my left hand to put something on the right hand nails, it it never comes out right. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You try to put on your non-dominant hand, it's not going to come out right. It never does. And you don't have to clean up the mess if you get nail polish all over your skin, all over the fingers, around your cuticles, instead of, you know, because you don't have to worry about that. And I mean, and the press on nails are so much less expensive than going to the salon and getting acrylic nails or gel or whatever you go to the salon for, right? Even if I just buy a set of press on nails that's already done, I order a set. Oh, this has a cool design. I want this set. If I order it already made, it's all they've only been like 10-15 bucks, you know. So and that is so much cheaper than going to the salon. And I've gone through um all sorts of tutorials online about um how to glue them on so that they last as long as salon nails do. And they really do. It works. So I'm paying 10 or 15 bucks for 2 weeks worth of a manicure when I used to pay, anywhere from 50 to $75. Like, and now that I'm doing them myself, it's even cheaper. So, I mean, hell yeah. So, it can look cool and it's saving me money. Hell yeah. Flannel. Yes. It's actually it's like just a cotton, it's too hot down here in the south. Even with the cold weather out now, it gets too hot here in the south to have an actual flannel bathrobe. Because flannel just too thick. Too thick. So this is just the flannel pattern. But it's cool. I love it. It's so comfy. Let's see, we almost got this. Yeah, since I nail polish is gonna get expensive too. I don't know if there's tax brackets where it could be to justify $30 for right. Looking at you, Mooncat. No, the most expensive I'll buy, and it's mostly for the convenience of it, is the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel nail polish because it's the gel polish, so you get that wonderfully beautiful, smooth um, result without having to have a UV light to cure it. So it's good for quick uh, manicures, right? But and it's 15, it's like $15 each. It's $15 a bottle, but that is the most I'll spend on polishes. No, it's like I will find like the cheap, stuff, because as long as you do it right, as long as you take time with it, you cure it right, all that kind of stuff, then you can use the cheap polish, you know the cheap gel polish, right? Oh, let's see. Those are good. They last me a week without chipping. Yes, without chipping. It's quite nice. So that's when I need to do something real quick, you know what I mean? But I'll use the cheap brand of gel polish with, and if you, as long as you cure them right with the UV light, you're fine. But yeah, I don't understand why you need to charge $30 for your nail polish. It's ridiculous. But do, 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 do. Guess what else? Guess what else is better? Two is better than one. Lucky rabbit. Two brain cells, or 2 ounces of kindness towards your fellow human being. Try those on for size. But anyway, what I want to get into next is the magnetic nail polish. To do like the cat's eye, I want to get into that. That sounds like really cool. I love it when I went to the salon and they did it, and it was so cool to watch it happen. I'd love to be able to do it at home. It'd be so cool. All right, let's see here. Not going crazy with those folding those shirts because they're going to be hung up, so they're not going to be folded for long anyway. It don't matter. It's all good. It's all good. Have you seen the polishes that change color with temperature? Ooh, yes, I have. I have seen them. You're right. They are kind of expensive to try. I have to look and see if, like, on Amazon, if they ever go on sale or something. But yeah, they're a little too expensive to buy just to try, and then it would doesn't work, and they're kind of stupid looking. It's like, I'd hate to do that. But if they ever go on sale or something, yeah, maybe. All right, that's all done. Put these in the basket. Now, the fun part is going to be, will I actually put these clothes away, or will I just wear them out of the basket for for however long? Probably, but at least they're clean. All right, there we go. Real. Hello. How we doing? All right, we're done with that. Yes, I want to see what you think. All right, let's see here. Oh, oh. Well, why limit myself to one or the other? Why not both? There's the answer to that question. Why limit myself to one or the other? Let's see here. Yeah, I got my whole nail art kit going on here, and I'll show you uh, some of the stuff that I recently did. Actually, it's going to be in this box. You can be whatever you like. Let's see here. Aha. Yeah, I'll show you some of the stuff I've done recently. Centipede. I have some for Valentine's Day that I cannot wait. Um, I did the chrome polish and put some hearts on there. And I got some for Mardi Gras. Got some rating for Mardi Gras. Of course, they're about the same time, so I'm gonna have to kind of choose which one I wear. And these, I don't know if you can really tell, but see, they look like this. They look kind of like they've got ooze on them. So something good for Halloween. Have I seen? No, not. I have not actually. Now these guys, I'm gonna have to put them on a stand and show you because they're so cool. I have a bunch of extra nails that are like the wrong size or they were mess ups, and so I just kind of put them to the side and um, saved them so that I could practice techniques with them, you know. And so, um, I just took them and I saved the single nail, and so I took I did something the other day to practice small details, right? So let me show you these guys here. Hold on. Yep, real hair. Needs a haircut, but hey. Oh, honey, Ralph, you not ready for this. Trust me. You're not ready for this. But yeah, here, hold on. Oh, glad that didn't mess up. Okay, good. Let's see. There we go. All right. Anyway. How long do they take to customize? It depends on the design. Um, they usually don't take that long. It just takes some concentration. And like you said, it's much easier because they're not actually on my hands, so they're easier to work with. Otherwise, you know. Okay, anyway, so these ones, they're practice. They're just individual nails. I don't know if I'm ever gonna make a set out of any of them or not, but I did some Marvel inspired nails with those. So those were fun. It's like to practice the very small details, you know. I will tell you the one. Okay, the one that was the most annoying to do, the most annoying was the Captain America shield, because to get a perfect circle and the damn star, oh my god, I had to redo it several times. It was annoying as fuck. But you know, yeah, we've got the Winter Soldier, Falcon, Captain America, Thor. You recognize the discs on his armor. Spider Man, um, Loki, the Hulk, Iron Man, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever, like I say, I don't know if I'll ever make a full set out of any of these. But it was really fun to. This is a cool little, like, hey, see what I can do, you know. Hi, thank you. So anyway, like I say, those are like I say, they were just for practice. And I think they turned out pretty good. I figured out a few different techniques, and I also figured out, like, on some things I'm gonna need some better tools to do it with, because it turned out okay with what I got. But if I had some better tools, some different tools for certain things, it would be a lot easier. But we'll worry about that later. That's gonna have to wait till next payday, I think. All right. Put those back. Those back in the box. I need to get a better thing to keep the already done sets that I have, but we'll get there. It's a process, man. I don't want to buy too much stuff until I really decide that I'm really going to be into this. So anyway, all right. Well, it was good hanging out with you guys, but I don't have anything else to do or talk about, really, honestly. So I know the Dollar Tree has all kinds of organizement. That's true. I'm gonna have to go check through and see what our local Dollar Tree has. But yeah, it was nice talking to you guys. It was fun. But y'all stay warm, stay safe, And I'll talk to you again later. Yeah.